Hi there, everybody. Welcome to another album review. My name is Christian Eschbach. Hey, everybody. We're back to a little Canadian content going back a couple decades. I can't believe I got to say that for this album. Going back a couple decades. GOB, Foot in Mouth Disease. An album that is right up there in title and imagery with Are You in or Is This Infected from Sum 41 and Zipper Catches from Alice Cooper. All right, GOB, Canadian punk. Arguably Canadian pop punk. There's definitely elements of this album that definitely have some Green Day sound going on in there. Granted, same area, same time frame. I don't remember when GOB actually officially first started, but I do know that they've been around for a fair amount of time, even at this point when this album was recorded. I'm not going to say I'm a huge GOB fan. They've got one song I really, really love. I Hear You Calling. Not on this album, sadly. Well, it is, but it isn't. And I'll get to that afterwards. Let's get into the songs on this album. So the album's out with Lemonade, which starts the album off with the way you would expect it to. You know, pop punk, let you know what you're getting into. Then it goes into I've Been Up These Steps. I really dig this song. This is actually one of my favorite songs on this album. I think it's really good. I really like the music on it. It's a little bit different compared to everything else. It's got a little more of a heavier end to it, which is really nice. And it goes straight from there to Oh Ellen, and Oh Ellen is almost the exact contradiction to I've Been Up These Steps, which is really, really cool. Those are the last two songs I really, really enjoy, though. Like, the whole album as a whole is actually really good. But those are the last two songs I thoroughly enjoy until I get a little bit further down. After that, you got I Cut Myself Too, which is all right. I don't mind it. That goes into Fed Up, which isn't bad either. And then into Ming Tran, which is enjoyable and a little bit different and kind of cool. When Life Gets Boring isn't bad. Then we get to Give Up the Grudge. This is a really fun, good song. I really enjoy this one. Great sentiment, great mentality behind it. And really singable. That Give Up the Grudge. It's just great chorus on it, man. Then you got Bones, all right. This Evil World, all right. Bully, all right. Cold Feet is kind of interesting. And then Everybody's Getting Hooked Up finishes off the album. I almost feel like Cold Feet should have finished off the album. I think it would have been a stronger finish that way. The whole way around, I'm kind of downplaying this album a little bit. It is really, honestly, a really enjoyable and good album. It's got some great catches to it, some good hooks to it. And calling it punk pop really feels unfair towards it, because there's a lot of stuff in here that reminds me of a lot of other stuff, you know, not just Green Day, not just Avril Lavigne, which would have been around the same time. I'm trying to think of some of the other pop punk bands. This one, there's parts in there that remind me of Trouble Charger. There's parts in there that remind me, not of any of the, actually, the Ramones. There's a lot in here that does honestly have a vibe and a feel to it that does remind me of the Ramones, which is really kind of cool that way. The whole way around, would I recommend this album? Yes, I would recommend this album. It's a really fun, enjoyable album. Like I said, there's only 3 songs on the album that really get me off, but I'm not much of a punk fan. If you're one of my regular viewers, Ramones, Misfits, Sex Pistols, that's kind of where my punk ends. There are some other bands I do listen to, and some that are considered punk adjacent, stuff like that, so there are punk bands out there I do enjoy and whatnot, but generally as a whole, not my thing. I did mention I was going to come back around and talk about I Hear You Calling. Now, there is a bonus disc with this particular one. The bonus disc is a DVD, which contains What to Do, Beauville, LA Song, For the Moment, Sick with You, No Regrets, On These Days, Soda, Marching Song, Pointed Sticks, Cutter's Last One Night Stand, live, Heavy Metal Shuffle featuring George Kristen from Kick-Axe, Self-Appointed Leader, and then bonus videos, I Hear You Calling, For the Moment, No Regrets. It's a DVD. I generally don't cover the DVD side of these reviews. I was bummed out that it is a DVD and it's not a CD, because I would have appreciated a CD that would have had just like a computer only play version of the videos, which did happen a lot back in the day. This would have been at the beginning of people including DVDs in with their CDs to try and increase sales and try and justify keeping CD prices up around $20-25 at the time, at least here in Canada. I don't think you need the DVD when you buy this. If you can get just the CD, you're all set. You're more than fine. Other than that, folks, I really don't have much else to add to this. If you have something you want to say about this one, down below in the comments. That's what the comment section is for. What are some other GOB albums I need to check out? I don't listen to a lot of GOB. I know the odd song here and there, so I don't have a frame of reference for that type of stuff. Let me know what you think, folks. Also, if you can hit the like button, subscribe button, bell for notifications, there's a couple links also down below. Check those out. Otherwise, folks, peace, love, take care.